We are saddened by the news of Don Deacon's passing. He died yesterday at the age of 83 after a struggle with leukemia. Don Deacon had an exciting and varied life, from his early days in Toronto to action in the Second World War, to traveling the Trans-Canada Trail, to life on his beloved PEI. Recently, Don Deacon spoke with Sheila Rogers, the host of Sounds Like Canada.
So many people I've talked to who lived through the Second World War, and in particular people from England and London during the Blitz, say that it was a defining time in their lives. And I gather it was for you too, Donald.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it was just incredible for me, because you see, here I was born and educated in Toronto in a wonderful family of 10 children, and I was inclined to be a bit of a pacifist until May of 1940, but boy, then I realized that I had to get busy and get involved, because I didn't have eyesight in my left eye, or very little eyesight, so I had to memorize the first 4 lines, but that got me in.
You got in. And what did you do? What kind of
I was in the artillery, and then I was on the gun positions, directing gunfire all through the Normandy campaign, and in Calais, we lost another of our forward observation, and I was promoted. So I was a forward observation officer through the shout fighting and the...
This was a time that I understand really strengthened your commitment to community service. Was there a specific incident or...
It was right near the end. You know, you've been through so much destruction and firing and cleaning. I was usually up with the front scout cars and things. And on May the 4th, we were on a brick road just outside Wilhelmshaven in Germany. And an German anti-tank had fired at our lead car, and we waited till the guys came up around to clean them out, and I just yelled at this scout car man and saying to him, how the devil can we ever stop this thing happening again? It's so awful. And he just called back to me and said, I think, Donald, all we got to do is go back to our own corner of the world and make it as good as we can. But he was blown up a few minutes later, so he never had that chance. And I did.
And that stayed with you?
Oh, boy. You don't forget those things.
No, for sure.
And I had the most wonderful bunch of guys to work with. These Cape Bretoners. It took us a while to decide who the enemy was, but we got along pretty well in the end.
Oh, that's amazing. And an incredible time. I know that when you came back, you lived and worked in Toronto for years. You were involved in politics.
Yes.
What finally took you to PEI?
Well, there's a saying that making a living is getting, and making a life is giving. And Florence and I both sense there's a tremendous preference for making a life in Atlantic Canada.
Don Deacon speaking with Sheila Rogers just over a week ago. Don Deacon passed away yesterday morning. Our sympathies to Florence, their children, grandchildren, and great-grandchild.